In a dramatic twist in the US China trade war, China has ordered its airlines to stop accepting new aircraft deliveries from Boeing, one of America's biggest and most iconic companies. What's the message? The message is loud and clear: China is done playing defense. This move comes just days after President Donald Trump's administration slapped tariffs as high as 145% on Chinese imports, citing national security concerns and unfair trade practices. Beijing didn't sit quietly. In response, China hit back with retaliatory tariffs of up to 125% on American goods, accusing the US, and I quote, of economic bullying and trying to stifle China's rise. But this isn't just about goods in the containers, it's now about jets in the hangars. According to Bloomberg, Chinese regulators have told their national airlines to halt all deliveries of Boeing aircrafts and even avoid purchasing American made parts and aviation equipment. That's a massive blow to Boeing, which has long considered China a critical market and important market. The move that would cost Boeing billions and billions. Now, it's not just about new planes. China is also considering government support to its airlines that lease existing Boeing jets, especially telling Washington what they're telling: we'll find a way to manage without you. Meanwhile, in a show of strategic defiance, President Xi Jinping is on a multi-country tour across Southeast Asia, rallying support and seeking new trade and aviation partnerships. What's the goal? The goal is very simple: to reduce China's dependency on American exports and build alternative alliances, alternative partnerships. From Vietnam to Malaysia to Cambodia, Xi Jinping is pitching a future where Asia stands more united and less reliant on West. At the same time, the Trump administration has announced a temporary pause in reciprocal tariffs on some allies, but notably China wasn't offered any real relief. Instead, American officials carved out exemptions for select high-tech goods like semiconductors and like smartphones, but kept pressures on strategic sectors that also included the sector of aviation. And here's the twist: Boeing, one of the symbol of US industrial might, is now caught in the crossfire of geopolitical showdown. Its competitors, Europe's Airbus, might quietly be cheering from the sidelines as Beijing could shift more orders there to the competitors. The skies are no longer neutral grounds. The US China rivalry is now affecting how and where people fly. And with both sides digging in their heels, the question isn't whether this standoff will cool down or not, it's what's the next industry to get grounded in this war. But one thing is certain: when the world's two biggest economies go to war, not even the skies are safe.